I see everywhere you go, there's problems that follow you. With her family, with them, with us now. Because he can't be around anybody and not fight with them. He's a cancer that everybody's around.
Well, I don't give a.
All right, y'all leave then.
Baka. Bye, sorry.
Baka. Oh, wow. Okay.
What does that even mean?
Like, bye, bitch.
Andrei and Elizabeth can't even have a relaxing night around a campfire with friends without a fight breaking out. And yet, they always want to blame someone else for all the drama. Like, these two are the kinds of people that can start a fight in an empty room and then have the audacity to blame the wall. So, with that in mind, let's rewind to the start and work out what happened this time.
This is so pretty. Yeah.
And you say I'm not romantic. How much more romantic could you get than this?
Yeah, I mean, it started off as a nice night, a nice romantic night, albeit with the four of them. Like, normally, in my mind at least, romantic nights are just the two of you, but okay, they're having fun at least, right? They're making the effort to have a nice relaxing night. Keep in mind, it's just the four of them now, right? Lauren and Alexei have left this trip because they were shocked to learn that Elizabeth told Yara that Lauren had been speaking behind her back and making fun of her clothing. And of course, shocker, Andrei has some thoughts about this.
Too bad those idiots are not here.
Babe.
Better stop going on all the time.
Well, stop going on because you guys making drama all the time.
Now, Andrei is of the belief that they could have all been friends again, like they were for a whole 10 minutes, if Lauren and Alexei hadn't, in his words, overreacted and left. But Yara and Jovi disagree. The problem isn't them, they say. The problem is that you guys create the drama. You seem attracted to it. You can't help yourselves. It was you guys bad-mouthing them to us. Like, you were trying to sway our opinions about them. Which is true, right? We saw it. And yet, surprise, surprise, Andrei not only disagrees, but is now looking for someone else to blame.
You're just like, you're trying to instigate some.
Why would we instigate some Like, we just don't want to fight with nobody. We like you guys, we like them.
That's not what you said last night, Andrei says. And while he's right, while they weren't happy with Lauren at that point, they did quickly figure it out. They made up. Like, sure, she may have felt hurt by what Elizabeth told her that Lauren said, but she dealt with it like an adult. Rather than moaning and groaning, bitching or going behind anyone's back, she, with the help of Jovi admittedly, went direct to source and spoke to Lauren about it. They managed to talk it out, move past it. And besides, if anyone was instigating, it was Elizabeth. She was the one that started the drama, the whispers, the gossip.
You came in my room bashing her yesterday.
Bashing her?
I mean,
I did not bash her. I was informing Yara about things that was said about her.
Yeah, sure, Elizabeth, yeah. Alright, we believe you. You just wanted Yara to be cautious. Despite your feud with Lauren, of course, we got it all wrong. Your intentions were pure. Of course you didn't have any intention whatsoever to stir the pot or get Yara on your side. It was all, of course, it was all for Yara's protection. Yeah, right. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. What Elizabeth wasn't expecting, what she wasn't banking on, was that Yara was going to confront Lauren. And the fact that she did, the fact that it's now cost her her best friend again, has left Elizabeth deeply unhappy with Yara.
It's almost as if you guys were trying to stir the pot a little bit.
Listen, hang on.
I could be wrong. I hope I am.
Before you want to accuse me of starting
seems that way. I don't know.
Seriously? These two are incredible. Are they really now trying to turn this around on Yara and Jovi? As if somehow them fighting with Alexei and Lauren is all Yara's fault? Honestly, do they have the memory of a goldfish or something? How are they conveniently overlooking the fact that the first major fight that they had at Lauren and Alexei's housewarming party had nothing whatsoever to do with Yara or Jovi? But, of course, conveniently, they want to cherry-pick the facts that suit their argument. Rather than looking at the whole picture, rather than focusing on why there was an argument between the two couples in the first place, they're somehow now trying to pin the blame on Yara.
Yara was the one that came to me and told me what Lauren said about my husband, that he was a horrible man and a dick, then told Lauren what I said to her in confidence.
Maybe, like, here's a thought, maybe if everyone just stopped talking crap about their supposed friends behind their backs, then maybe there'd be no gossip, there'd be no tea for Yara to spill. Like, who's more at fault there? The person that's doing the bitching or the person that's passing that message on? I mean, yes, don't get me wrong, it wasn't the best idea for Yara to tell Elizabeth about that first conversation. But at the same time, she did have every right to confront Lauren, her friend, about what she'd been saying about her clothing choices and fashion style. But, of course, the thing is, Andrei and Elizabeth don't like being called out.
That's not why we are fighting right now.
No, but
because
you're
you guys
no.
misunderstand.
Because he can't be around anybody and not fight with them. He's a cancer that everybody's around.
Wow, that is some serious shade. I don't know about you, but I think that's just about the worst insult that you could ever say to someone. Like, way worse than calling someone a dick, for example. I really expected Andrei to completely lose his head at that, to blow up out of control. But instead, he kind of brushes past it. He doesn't really react. What he does do is begin attacking Yara and Jovi for their defense of Lauren and Alexei. Like, both he and Elizabeth are annoyed, irritated at the fact that Yara and Jovi are here tonight standing up for Lauren and Alexei. They expected them to be on their side. And the fact that they're not has led Andrei and Elizabeth back to their old favourite, you're either with us or against us mentality.
I told you that information to confide in you, and then you go and tell Lauren. So it's like, how can I know that, like, us as being friends, I can tell you something and you're not going to go tell her the next day?
Again, I'm very sorry, but this is not the type of information that's confidential. It was about Yara. She had every right to confront Lauren about it. But Elizabeth can't seem to stand the thought of Yara still being friends with both of them. She has to pick a side, right? And Andrei, he still can't get past the fact that he's been called out for the way that he treats his wife. Why am I the scapegoat, he says. You're all worse than me.
You're a dick to your wife. Alex, he's a dick to his wife. We all know that. What am I dick for?
I mean, dude, you went into the housewarming party talking
That's up.
No, of course, Andrei, you're a saint. You're not a dick at all. No, you're never trying to control her. You're never secretly, losing $75,000 and forgetting to tell her. You dick. I mean, come on. Let's not start playing the comparison game here. Andrei literally can't go anywhere without stirring up trouble. He falls out with everyone, and Elizabeth causes enough drama of her own too. She's just as bad. The pair are made for each other. Thing is, with Libby, she's a bit more sneaky in the way that she goes about it. Andrei has all the tact of a gorilla, but Libby prefers to sneak around and talk behind people's backs. Honestly, it must be exhausting living a day in the lives of these people. They can't have a normal conversation or a night in front of the fire with friends without trying to blow it up into a fight.
He's like an animal, seriously.
I don't think we're the problem. I think that Elizabeth instigated the conflict that you brought up with Lauren, and now she's going to blame you.
Yeah, I don't say this often, right? But I agree with Jovi. Elizabeth wanted to turn Yara against Lauren, but she's so used to being underhanded that she never imagined Yara would face the issue head on. Like, we all saw how she reacted when she realised Yara had indeed spoken to Lauren. She wasn't expecting that at all. Now, getting back to the whole housewarming party, right? Jovi admits that, yeah, it was Lauren's friend that made things worse. But, he says, Andrei still caused all of that drama. Noga didn't just get annoyed that evening for the sake of it. She was triggered by you, Andrei.
I see everywhere you go, there's problems that follow you. With her family, with them, with us now, like...
Jovi, you have surface level information. He did not cause problems in my family.
Come on, Elizabeth. Seriously, he didn't cause problems with your family. Like, we all watched the show. Yeah, of course, don't get me wrong, a lot of stuff, of course, happens off camera that we're not privy to. But let's not act like Andrei wasn't there causing issues amongst you all. For as much as her family members, some of them do suck, right? There's no denying that. It takes two to tango, or in Andrei's case, it takes two to have a fist fight. Yeah, I'm sorry, Andrei isn't some kind of innocent, misunderstood foreigner. He wasn't just defending himself all the time, as Libby now wants to claim. Now, of course, Andrei has to push back himself. He now goes on the attack by saying that all the problems caused on this trip lead back to Yara and Jovi.
Why'd you even invite from over here? Like, why did you even invite people over here?
Because we like you guys. I mean, I don't know now, so you're fighting with me.
No, but hold on a second. you invited them here?
You shouldn't have invited us both, Andrei says. You guys are at fault. You need to pick who you want to be friends with. And not only that, not only should you only be friends with one of us, Yara should also never have gone and told Lauren what Elizabeth told her, Andrei says. I mean, it's clear they're getting nowhere. And an irritated Andrei stands up, he snaps the stick that they were previously cooking s'mores with, and unilaterally decides that the conversation's over. He and Libby are gonna leave.
You're running.
Finish the conversation.
She's running two games, babe. Like, you know what you're doing here?
Are you sniffing glue or something? I didn't finish the conversation. I'm talking to you. Why are you running away?
Are you sniffing glue or something? Honestly, the insults are coming thick and fast in this episode. Like, in all honesty, Yara should probably have just let him get up and go, right? But she's just not willing to let them try and spin this whole disastrous situation on herself and her husband. Now, while Yara might want to try and talk things through, she quickly realises that this is pointless. She's wasting her breath. There's just, sadly, no world where Elizabeth or Andrei would admit that they had any role in starting this fight.
I definitely feel like Elizabeth and Andrei are a little toxic.
I think Elizabeth and Andrei do have a hard time taking accountability for anything that they do.
Andrei was the one that started this evening. Like, he was the one to bring up Lauren and Alexei when all everyone else wanted to do was have a nice evening. Like, in typical Andrei fashion, he was mean, like gruff, a dick in the way that he broached the whole subject. Now, admittedly, if Yara and Jovi had wanted to keep the peace, they could have also kept quiet. Like, they didn't need to call Andrei and Elizabeth out either. But when they did, then there's no world where this conversation was going to stay peaceful. So now, it seems like they've had enough. Their friendship and this conversation is now over.
Well, I don't give a.
Alright, y'all leave then.
Plaka. Bye. Sorry. Plaka. Oh, wow. Okay.
What does that even mean?
Like, bye, bitch.
Now, while it's censored on the show and we can't quite hear it, I'm guessing Elizabeth must have just said something to Yara in Russian or Ukrainian. Like, the fact that Jovi didn't know what it meant means that Elizabeth must have just gone out of her way to insult Yara in her own native tongue. If that doesn't say we're no longer friends anymore, then I don't know what does. I guess that's Andrei and Elizabeth's way of giving Yara and Jovi the green light to be friends with Lauren and Alexei now. I mean, for what it's worth, Yara and Jovi would probably be way better off finding a whole new group of friends. Like, for all Jovi and Yara's efforts this trip, for the organisation of it all, the few brief moments of fun that the whole group had, sadly, when you're dealing with people like this, it's no surprise that there is no appreciation or thanks. It's all just blown up in their faces.
Like, I don't give it.
That's just over the top. Like, there's no either.
Who talks like that?
Yeah, if the aim was to get everyone back on the same page, I think it's safe to say that's failed massively. Everyone now pretty much hates each other. And I've got a feeling, especially from the teasers that we've been shown, the tell-all next week is gonna get fiery.